In this tutorial, we'll be discussing the new Parents tab, which is accessible from the top navigation bar. By clicking on the Parents tab and clicking on All Parents, you'll come to a page that looks like this. This will be all the parents in the whole school, but you can use the Choose Class button to filter it. So if you have a very large number of parents within the school and you want to let the page load faster, my suggestion is to just do it class by class. So now this is the Sharks class, and I now have the ability to click this little question mark, and I can see the status of each of these little buttons that we have. So you can either invite the parent, you can see if they're registered, and if they haven't accepted, you can then re-invite them again. My suggestion is to keep, so this is the student obviously. We've improved the ability to add students, so you can add multiple students by just simply clicking the Add Another Student button. We've taken out the ability to add the parent to this page. We'd rather you add the first name, last name, gender, and classroom for the child. You can also now add a child straight into a holding classroom if you don't want to add them to a classroom yet. There's a whole module on the holding classroom. A whole tutorial. But just getting back to the Parents tab. So the reason why I discussed the ability to add the students is once you've added them, they're going to appear down the left-hand column over here. And then you're going to have the ability to add the parents. So I'll just find an example here for you quickly. So this is Christian Bale. If I just want to quickly remove that parent just for this tutorial's sake. Okay, there we go. So Christian Bale now has no parents added. So the first step would be you're going to click on the little button. Now, if they're in the system already, you're going to click on the existing parent button. And then you can go down to find that parent. So you would just literally find the parent that is linked to that child. So it's Kimmy Bale. Click Allocate Parent. The dad may not be in the system, so the only time they'll be in the system is if they have siblings in the school. So if Christian had a sister or a brother, and the parent Kimmy was already in the Child Cloud system, that is when you would add the existing parent. But let's say that Christian Bell's dad was not in the system. You'll click Add Parent To, and then you're going to simply just type in the parent dad's details. If you want to invite the parent there and then, you can just tick this little button over here and then click Add Parent. So you'll now see that we've got Christian, mom and dad. I've added Fred Bale, so now we are going to invite them. So click on the Invite Fred button, and then you're just going to simply click the Send Message button. That's going to send the invitation off to that parent. It's going to automatically address the parent by their first name, and it's also going to sign off your school's auto signature and now to the Google Play app for them to download and the iOS app to download. To view a parent's profile, you can quite easily now just click on the parent's name and click on View Profile. That's going to put up the parent's profile photo, all of their contact information. You'll see all the children linked to that parent. So this is Kate and Henry, their brother and sister, and they're linked to that mum. To email the mum very quickly, just click the Send Email button or click Write Message, and that will send a messenger via push notification. If you want to edit the mom's profile, click on the Edit Parent button, and then you can just update this very easily, and then click Continue. If, for example, you made a mistake and you want to unlink a parent to a child, so I'll just try and find an example quickly. Where we go. Okay, so Nomza Jones, you've got Lauren Jones. Let's say that Stephen Thurwell is the incorrect dad. You've made a mistake. Simply click on the Remove Link to Student. That is going to de-link that parent to that child. So you'll see now that Nomza now has parent 2 blank. So you can go ahead and now correctly link that to one of the existing parents if they're in the system. And that is pretty much it. Oh, so one more thing I want to talk about is the re-invite button. So we've discussed the invite. We've registered is quite straightforward. That means the parent's registered. Also, if you go into their profile, you'll see a little tick. That means that the parent is registered as well. But the other thing I wanted to discuss was the re-invite button. So for Nomza, this invitation to Lauren, the mom, was sent on the 7th of October 2021. If the mother says she didn't get it, you could click on re-invite, which is just simply going to resend the invitation. But what happens if they say they didn't get it again? To be crystal clear, you can just click on the little down arrow, click the share invite link, and click this little icon to copy this code. And then what that does is it opens up the ability for you to WhatsApp or SMS this code to the parent. They can paste it into a URL, and the parent can very, very simply just type in a password. Let's just say it was 12345 for this example. And then the parent can log straight into their child's profile. There we go. So the parent's logged into their child's profile. Very quick, very easily. If you've got any questions, please email support@childcloud.co.za.